Hi, and welcome to McCall's Quilting Parisian Grace Quilt Along. I'm Laura Roberts, and I'm going to be working with you over the next few segments, and we're going to be making this incredibly beautiful quilt behind me. And what I want to share with you today are these fabulously beautiful fabrics. These are fabrics from Moda. It's the Le Marais collection designed by French General. And these fabrics, I wish you could feel them. They're actually, they're made in Japan, which has the most, wonderful fabrics ever. They're just this lovely, soft, kind of feels like silk. And this collection is absolutely gorgeous. I'm just gonna show you a few of these. Like this beautiful brown here. It's the same pattern, same design as these. And so they work together, but the colors are just the most wonderful arrangement. They just make you feel like you're in Paris. And having a French blue, of course, is really a big part of what makes it so special. Let me show you this one. I love this one. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? They're really fun to sew with. And, I enjoy sort of petting them. If you're like me, when you're sewing, you find yourself sort of, fondling the fabric and petting it. And these fabrics are really beautiful. And all of these fabrics that are used in the quilt are in the kit. If you want to get a kit, just go to mccallsquilting.com/quiltalong, and you'll be getting the exact same fabrics that I'm working with here. And it makes the quilt, it's just so beautiful. It's just so special and wonderful feeling. So one of the things I was just going to mention are the things that we're going to be working on together. I'm going to show you the easiest way to make flying geese, and also to make a pieced rectangle that instead of a flying goose, which makes that arrow shape, these are things where the seams are parallel and they flip open to make a really pretty shape. When you make two of them, you get a chevron. So that's something fun to learn. And because this quilt is made of really simple units, anyone can make it. It's actually a good beginner's quilt. And it's a way to learn simple piecing and how to put units together. We have a lot of places where you have maybe 8 triangles coming into one point. And that's something that's really a good thing to learn, is how to put those together so that your points match. Because that can be sort of a hard thing to do unless someone shows you how. And the other thing that we're going to be learning in this class, in this quilt along, is applique. I'm going to show you how to applique a couple of ways. Whether you want to applique by hand or applique by machine, I'll show you exactly how to do that so you can do it at home. And you may find yourself wanting to try both ways. That way you'll have even more skills in your little bag of tricks. And we're going to talk about how to set on point and why that's a fun thing to do and why that makes quilts look really wonderful and different. And I think it's really going to be a fun class. I don't think it's possible to have a quilt along that isn't fun when you're working with fabrics like this. So I really hope you'll join me, because I just can't tell you how satisfying this is. And before I forget, I want to show you these fabrics. I was so surprised the first time I saw these, because they were folded up, just like that was, where it looks like this, and then you unfold it, and look what you have. You have this wonderful stripe. So you'll see how we can use the stripe to make, sort of nice little frames that are really beautiful and easy to cut. And it looks like you did something really tricky, but you didn't. I'm going to show you how to do that. And of course, we get to play with a foff. I'm a foffy girl from way back. I have had foffs for probably 20 years. They're my absolute favorite because I love the dual feed, and it's got all kinds of fun little things that you'll get to see. I hope you join me. Again, if you have any questions, if you're wondering about anything to do with a quilt along, you can go to mccallsquilting.com/quiltalong, and that's the same place where you can order your kit, so we can sew this beautiful thing together, and you'll have this incredibly beautiful quilt when you're done. So thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.